Hey YouTube, it's me again, Jolanda, and I'm coming to you tonight to talk a little bit about depression. And the reason why I want to talk about depression is because I have been noticing that it just seems like there's a lot more people dealing with issues of depression, and I think it has a lot to do with just society and the pressures of not only just social media, but also um, being people of color. I'm interacting and engaging with a lot of people of color, and there's just pressure in society to, um, you're just always on guard, and there's racism, and there's people being shot and killed, and there's just a lot of negativity and stigma attached to being a person of color. And sometimes I find myself walking out of the house, and I just feel like I have my guard up. And I personally have discovered later in life that I suffered from depression, and I didn't even realize that I had suffered from depression probably most of my life. Situations in terms of family dynamics and things, just impacted me in such a way that I was suffering from depression, and I really didn't even know it until I started to study mental health issues when I was working on my graduate degree. And so then the light bulb kind of went off. Oh, that's the reason why X, Y, and Z. And I think one of the things that people don't realize is that if you're irritable, that could be a symptom of depression. If the person next to you is bothering you because they're blinking too loud, you might be depressed. And so that's something that you might want to take a look at. If you are very judgmental and critical, and because you're judgmental and critical, you've isolated yourself from people in a way, you may be suffering from depression. Now, I'm not saying because any of those things are going on with you that you absolutely have depression, but I'm just saying that if those things are going on with you, you might want to check that out and see. So what did I do when I found out that depression was something that I was battling with? I immediately started to exercise more, look at the things that I'm eating. I notice that if I'm eating fruits and vegetables and maintaining a healthy diet, I feel so much better. If I'm outside in the sunshine getting fresh air, I feel so much better. Now, I know there's some people who live in climates where you don't get a lot of sunshine, and that makes it very, very difficult. But I would just encourage you to also make sure that you're around positive people who make you feel good about yourself, people who are positive people, not those people who would bring you down. And so another symptom of depression, I think, can be if people who are happy bug you. Why are they so happy? What's wrong with them? Why are they laughing so much? If that's getting on your nerves, you might be suffering from depression. Those may be the very people that you need to be with. And I think it's important to realize that we were made for community. We were made to engage with people. So when you're pulling away and you're isolating yourself, you're going against how God created you to be, which is in community, which is in family. So really, when you're dealing and you're battling with those issues of depression, I would encourage you to break out of your little comfortable shell of misery and really reach out to people. Absolutely seek the help of a mental health professional. Talk to your doctor about it. See if there's something that could be done in that way. Seek out your faith-based community and attach to them and really see if there's someone who might be able to come alongside of you and help you in that way. But I think one of the main tenets of getting out of addressing depression is to take the focus off of yourself, because really depression is directing negativity inward. And so you want to take that focus, rather than taking the negative focus and being negative towards other people, start using that in a positive way and pouring out yourself and giving of yourself to others in a way that builds other people up and makes other people feel good about themselves and takes the focus off of yourself, because really it's also how God created us to be, and that is to give unto others, to have our cups run over and flow onto others in a way that's good and positive and helpful. So again, if you are struggling with depression, or you think you might be struggling with depression, by all means, please talk to your doctor, seek counseling, and really address those issues, because we are supposed to live the best lives possible, and I think that you really do yourself a disservice when you don't treat depression, because it's something that is relatively easily treatable. So with all that said, I'm going to end this video, and until next time, stay tuned and stay positive.